Y'all, it's crazy that my last recent makes check-in is so long ago. I think the last video was 3 months ago. And since then, a lot of things have happened. A lot of makes have been made. A lot of learnings have been learned. And yeah, I'm super excited to share everything that I have been working on, everything that I've completed. And yeah, we're going to go through this in the following categories. So I'm going to show you what I've made, if I'm currently wearing it, or how much I'm wearing it, and if I'm wearing it at all, and what surprised me about this piece the most, and if I would make this project again. I think these are 4 categories that are really nice to like kind of round up and give you guys an idea of how I would kind of rate my different makes. Yeah, and without any further ado, we're going to dive in with the very first completed project since the last video. The first project is my knitted tee that I finished in Mexico. I had it casted on weeks prior, and I just in Mexico had the opportunity to finish this project. It is made with cotton yarn, like mercerized cotton yarn by Lana Grossa, and I must say that I haven't been wearing it a lot. So I haven't been wearing it a lot because it's so hot, and this tee is more on the heavier side, also denser side. I get super sweaty when it's like over 23 degrees. It's too warm for me. And yeah, it shouldn't come as a surprise to me. The weight of the yarn is kind of sport weight, and yeah, it was definitely not the right yarn choice for this pattern. It was way too heavy for like a knitted tee. So yeah, the yarn choice was definitely a hard miss. So what surprised me about this project the most was the fit. I was so delulu that I would think that a self-drafted piece that I attempt for the first time would come out perfectly. It's delusional, okay? It obviously wasn't perfect, and I have fit issues that do bother me a lot. And the first fit issue is that it's way too wide. I think I should reduce the width around maybe 4 centimeters in total. That would give me like the right oversized look. And also I think I didn't take into account my bust, which leads to the effect that I have a high-low hem. So in the front it's high and in the back it's low, and I want a straight hem, which I didn't make happen with this one. The next time I should add 2 to 3 more centimeters to the front to just accommodate my bust, and then make sure that the hem is straight. And also another thing that surprised me about this tee is how much it hangs and how much length was added to the tee ever since finishing it. And also it bobbles a lot. So I used mercerized cotton by Lana Grossa, and I didn't think that it would bobble up so much, but it did. It does pill a lot, and I don't like this look. And as you maybe know from my previous videos, I'm on a journey to refine my current wardrobe, to make it more fine, to make it more elevated. And I think everybody knows that a bubbly knitted tee is not it and doesn't fit into this category. So yeah, that is what I have to say about this knitted tee. Would I make it again? Definitely. I am already working on a second iteration of this knitted tee. I'm trying to implement the learnings that I have from this version. So I'm really, really looking forward to how they came out. But I think I should add that I am still very proud that I made it and I finished it so well. Although I don't have as much experience, I was able to self-draft this and finish it in a way that is wearable. So yeah, I need to give myself some slack as well, because yeah, not everything can be perfect. The second piece that I made is this pink A-line skirt that I made right before I left for Mexico. And yeah, it's a really fun piece. I've worn it a few times already, especially in Mexico. Like, I think the pop of color is really cute. I think this color suits my skin also very well. This piece will stay in the seasons of spring and summer, because other than that, I don't see myself reaching for this type of very pronounced, very loud color, other than maybe a pop of red or blue here and there. But yeah, I think this will stay there, which is fine. I don't have to wear every single piece in every season, but that's something I would note about this. What surprised me most was that even though I followed the shape of my previous skirt version that I love really, really much, that I've also worn a lot, they didn't turn out exactly like them. And that kind of bothers me because I really like the fit of the first skirt. I think because I want to wear them low rise and the other one is more high rise. And yeah, so I have this thing going on that the hem at the back is going up a little bit, which is bothering me sometimes, and I have to adjust this how the skirt sits on my hips. So yeah, that's a little tiny thing. I don't think it's going to stop me from actually wearing them, but yeah, I don't think that this is my best piece so far. It's still a fun piece and I'm happy to have it. Would I make it again? I think yeah. This time I would go for maybe a different type of fabric, maybe something on a nylon-y side, which has some sheen to it and also holds up its color much better, because the black one that I have, it's made out of black poplin. And although it's a nicer fabric, it loses its color, which I don't think that looks good in a refined wardrobe. Yeah, I think I would do it again, make it again, but I would use a different type of fabric. Also, I think if you've watched my previous video where I'm talking about the plans and inspiration that I have for my future makes, like the A-line bubble hem skirt that I showed you on the last video. Yeah, that's that. The second piece that I made just in time for Mexico, and I kind of rushed through as well, was this shift dress. It's a mini shift dress made out of some remnants of linen that I had laying around in my stash. And I have worn this a lot in Mexico because it's a very short dress and it was just a great throw-on piece for the beach. And I also wore it to lounge around a lot. Yeah, so this is something I was definitely missing in my summer wardrobe. But what surprised me, which wasn't a huge surprise, I didn't have as much fabric, which was why I couldn't take out the dress so much, you know? So the dress is a little bit more restrictive on my hips than I want it to be. So I want it to be super loose on my hips. And I was also envisioning this to become something I could layer on top of maybe jeans. Yeah, just a fun layering piece that I could wear also in the spring or autumn, because I just love versatile pieces like that. But this is definitely not it. It will only be in summer I will be able to wear this. For the first version of the self-drafted piece, it is okay, but I can definitely use this to make a better version in the future. I'm happy the way of how I finished it, although it's not perfect, but I did the bias binding. I'm really happy with how that came out. And I also made interfacing, and I'm also happy about how that came out, other than I didn't, yeah, it ripped. It ripped in Mexico, and it was very heart-wrenching, I must say, because I really liked this dress, and seeing this being ripped was not great at all. And I learned that I should have reinforced the interfacing with something, you know? And I think because I didn't do that, the hem wasn't strong enough and it just ripped. And yeah, that's kind of annoying, but also a learning for me in the future. It's because I didn't follow a pattern and I was not in the mindset of taking my time with this, which is why I skipped out on this major step. So yeah, that is very sad, but we move. We will make a better version. We will learn from our mistakes. But on a higher note, these two pieces definitely showed me that taking your time with pieces is what I want to hone in on for the future, because I have noticed that I don't want to have or make quick pieces to wear on a specific occasion. That's not how I do. So for me personally, I like to really enjoy my pieces. I like to look at them, admire them, the craftsmanship of this piece, admire the top stitching, the neatness. And yeah, I can only do that if the pieces are made well. And I can only enjoy them as much as I want to if they're made well. And I can also only wear them to death if they're made well. So yeah, that is a big, big learning for me. Although I knew that before that, it wasn't a revelation in my head. Like it wasn't this very obvious thing in my head for some reason, I don't know. But we are on a redemption arc because this next piece, the coat trousers, because I made the coat trousers. If you haven't watched the vlog, maybe that's something you want to watch after you watch this video. But these are the coat trousers that I recently made, and they are my pride, okay? My pride. I am so proud of them. I look at them and I smile because honestly, it took weeks for me to complete this project. And I'm just so proud of myself that I didn't let fear of making mistakes stop me from going for this project. And yeah, it is a very, very dear piece to my heart. And about if I've worn this and how much I've worn this, I haven't worn this a lot because as you can see, we're still in the middle of a heat wave. It's hot outside. So I haven't had the chance to wear them out yet, but I know myself. I know that I will love them and I will cherish them so, so much. I already have a similar pair. They're high street. I got them from Uniqlo and I already love them. I already wear them, although I have my little gripes with that. If you're interested in that, watch my vlog. Yeah, so I know that they are going to fit right in and they are going to close the big gap that I had in my trouser section or jeans section. Yeah, so what surprised me about them, I think that it's the fit. I didn't expect the fit to be that good, although I didn't make a 12. Yeah, so I was kind of anxious that the fit wouldn't be right, that I would have to make some adjustments to get it kind of to work, but it's the biggest flex for a pattern designer if someone can say that they got the fit right, and they definitely did. And I will be making another one, at least another one. I can see another pair in like a cream canvas because I don't really own cream colored or white colored trousers, although I should have them because I think they would also close a bigger gap that I have in that section and give me much more styling opportunities. But yeah, I will make them in a lighter pair, a lighter fabric. And I can also see myself making like a costume because they have like a casual barrel leg trouser. And I can see myself using the pattern to hack them into like this casual cos version, that I'm thinking about. I've seen this a lot, but it costs, I think the trousers cost like 90 euros, which is a lot, okay? But yeah, so why not make myself? Yeah, so this is everything that I've completed so far. I have one single thing that I'm currently working on, and it is, as I already mentioned, a second iteration of my knitted tee. This time, I can show you. This time using a completely different fiber. I'm using Thin Line by Sannes Garn. And yeah, I'm already very, very happy with this yarn choice. It's so much, it makes it so much better. It's so much lighter, luxurious, and I know that this is going to last me a long time. So as you can see, I haven't yet joined for the sleeves. I'm still working on the front. I'm going to soon connect for the sleeves. And yeah, I will be working on this for a little while because there are knitted on 2.75 millimeters, which is super small, but I'm kind of enjoying this very monotone type of knitting. I love stockinette. I love this mindless knitting, and I think, this project just brings me joy, and I really hope that they turn out the way I expect them too. So keep an eye out on this channel to see how it goes. But that's it for this video. If you're interested in my plans, what I want to make in the future, in the near future, watch the video about my plans. There you will see all of my current inspos and the things that are currently scratching this creative itch in my head. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was so much fun. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to see similar videos as this. I'm so grateful to have you here. It's such a joy to chat with you in the comments. Also, which one of these pieces is your favorite? I know my favorite is very obvious, but I am looking forward to hear your answers. Let's chat in the comments, and I hope you stay hydrated. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the rest of the summer. Stay blessed and beautiful as always, and see you on my next video. Bye.